In designing the comprehension section of an ideal Russian learning app, the objective is to create a comprehensive and engaging experience that enhances users' ability to understand both spoken and written Russian. This component plays an important role in mastering the language, integrating essential skills such as listening, reading, and contextual understanding. A thoughtful approach, focusing on user engagement and adaptive learning, is key to ensure language acquisition. Comprehension in the context of language learning is about more than simply recognizing individual words and phrases. It's about decoding and interpreting them to grasp their full meaning within both spoken and written contexts. For Russian learners, mastering comprehension means not only becoming familiar with the Cyrillic script, but also understanding Russian grammar and vocabulary and being able to navigate the cultural nuances embedded in communication. Effective comprehension skills are vital for developing fluency in Russian. Listening comprehension, for instance, involves understanding phonetic elements such as sounds and intonations, recognizing vocabulary, understanding syntax, and interpreting meaning from various contexts. Similarly, reading comprehension requires the ability to decode the Cyrillic script, understand vocabulary and idiomatic expressions, interpret grammatical structures, and analyze and summarize content from written texts. Together, these skills contribute to a holistic understanding of the language, enabling learners to engage with authentic Russian content and communicate effectively. Listening comprehension is foundational to understanding spoken Russian and involves several key aspects. It begins with phonetic discrimination, the ability to distinguish between different sounds, stress patterns, and intonations in the language. Russian phonology can be challenging, with its hard and soft consonants, vowel reductions, and varied stress patterns, making this an essential skill for learners to master. In addition to phonetic recognition, effective listening comprehension requires vocabulary recognition, understanding words and phrases as they appear in natural speech. This skill is crucial for following conversations and extracting meaning from spoken language. Furthermore, understanding syntax, or the arrangement of words within sentences, is essential for interpreting the structure and meaning of spoken Russian. Contextual interpretation is another vital component of listening comprehension. It involves inferring meaning from the situational context, including the tone, speed, and intent of the speaker. For instance, understanding a fast-paced dialogue in a market requires not only vocabulary knowledge, but also the ability to interpret non-verbal cues and contextual information. Reading comprehension in Russian involves the ability to decode the Cyrillic script and understand written texts. This skill begins with recognizing and reading Cyrillic letters and words accurately, a fundamental aspect of engaging with written Russian. As learners progress, they must expand their vocabulary to include idiomatic expressions and colloquial language commonly found in authentic texts. Grammatical understanding is another crucial element of reading comprehension. Russian grammar is known for its complexity with a variety of cases, verb conjugations, and aspects. Learners must be able to interpret these grammatical structures within written texts to understand their meaning and function. For example, recognizing the correct case endings in a sentence can significantly alter its meaning and thus is essential for accurate comprehension. Analytical skills are also important for effective reading comprehension. These skills involve drawing conclusions, summarizing information, and extracting key ideas from passages. Whether reading a news article, piece of literature, or everyday text, the ability to analyze and interpret the content is essential for a deep understanding of the material. Integrated skills practice is essential for a comprehensive learning experience. This approach combines listening and reading abilities to enhance overall comprehension. For instance, presenting content in both spoken and written forms, such as videos with subtitles or audio stories with accompanying texts, help bridge the gap between listening and reading. This multimodal approach reinforces learning by allowing users to connect different aspects of the language and apply their skills in various contexts. Cultural literacy is another important aspect of integrated skills practice. Understanding cultural references, idiomatic language, and customs enhances comprehension by providing context for how the language is used in real situations. This cultural insight enriches the learning experience and helps learners navigate the subtleties of communication in Russian. The design of the comprehension section should prioritize a user-centric approach, offering a personalized and interactive environment that adapts to the learner's proficiency level and learning pace. An intuitive interface with clear instructions and easy navigation is essential to ensure that users can access and engage with the content effectively. A key feature of the comprehension section is the inclusion of multimodal content. This approach involves integrating audio and visual elements, such as videos, podcasts, and interactive dialogues, for listening practice. These formats provide diverse listening experiences, exposing learners to different accents, speech patterns, and contexts. For reading practice, the app should offer a variety of text sources, including news articles, literature excerpts, and everyday texts. This variety exposes learners to different styles and registers of written Russian, helping them develop a well-rounded understanding of the language. Presenting content in both written and spoken forms reinforces learning and helps users connect their listening and reading skills. Maintaining authenticity and relevance in the content is crucial for effective comprehension practice. The exercises should be based on real-life scenarios and contexts, such as everyday conversations, cultural references, and situational dialogues. For example, incorporating dialogues that simulate ordering food at a restaurant or asking for directions helps learners understand the practical use of the language and prepare them for real-world interactions. Incorporating cultural contexts also enhances the relevance of the content. Understanding cultural nuances, idiomatic expressions, and references provides a deeper understanding of how the language is used and enriches the learning experience. This cultural insight helps learners navigate the subtleties of communication in Russian and fosters a greater appreciation for the language. The listening modules in the comprehension section should include a variety of interactive exercises designed to simulate real-life conversations and interactions. Scenario-based exercises such as everyday dialogues involving shopping, dining, or travel help learners practice listening to natural speech and responding appropriately. These exercises provide practical listening experiences and enhance the learner's ability to understand spoken Russian in different contexts. Audio stories and podcasts offer another effective method for listening practice. Narrative stories accompanied by text allow learners to follow along and understand the plot while listening. Thematic podcasts on topics like Russian culture, history, or current events provide exposure to different accents and speaking styles, enhancing learners' ability to understand spoken Russian in diverse contexts. Listening quizzes, such as multiple choice questions or fill-in-the-blank exercises, assess learners' understanding of key details and main ideas, providing immediate feedback and reinforcing comprehension. To keep users motivated and engaged, the app should incorporate elements of gamification and progressive difficulty. Exercises should start easy and become progressively harder as users improve, providing a sense of accomplishment and challenge. Points, badges, and leaderboards can add a competitive element, encouraging users to strive for better performance and engage more deeply with the content. Interactive challenges, such as timed quizzes and comprehension tournaments, can also enhance engagement by making learning fun and competitive. These features provide an incentive for users to practice regularly and improve their comprehension skills in a dynamic and enjoyable way. Conclusion: the comprehension section of an ideal Russian learning app is designed to provide an engaging and adaptable learning experience. by focusing on listening and reading skills, integrating real-life contexts and cultural insights, and incorporating interactive gamified elements. The app offers a comprehensive approach to mastering comprehension in Russian. With its user-centric design, personalized feedback, and community support, the app ensures that learners can effectively and enjoyably develop their ability to understand spoken and written Russian. Thank you for listening. Bye.